For the longest time, my forever world has had a super small villager pit where I go to trade, and to be honest, it kinda sucks. So today, I'm going to be designing and building a massive villager trading hall with special rooms for each villager profession, a super secret breeding chamber, and a huge room for sorting all of my goodies. This project is going to be legendary, so make sure to watch until the end to see how this whole build comes together. Alright guys, so I'm going to start this off by, what are we doing? Oh, flattening out this whole entire top area of this mountain where I was originally going to put my nether portal, but it didn't work, so I'm going to use it for other things. I'm going to flatten out this whole top area, just like that. Wow, there's so much room for activities now. I only went through 1 diamond shovel and like 4 iron shovels, but that's okay. I did flatten out the whole area. Now all I need to do is get a platform. Well, not really a platform, but get an outline of the build that I plan on doing here, the villager trading hall that I plan on doing. Probably going to utilize something over here, maybe, for the spawner. I don't know yet. I haven't quite figured that out, but I'm going to do something. As you see, I did also expand said platform out. So there is going to be some terraforming that needs to be done. Otherwise, it just looks like a giant rectangular, that's cobblestone, giant rectangular wall just sticking out of the ground. I will have to fix that. That's okay. That's not a big deal. I do have an area for a staircase to lead up into the build. So let's go ahead and collect some wood. I might have some wood on me in my house area build. My starter home, that's the word I'm looking for. Got a lot of stone. I just heard a skeleton. What the heck is this skeleton? Okay, I can't be the only one hearing that skeleton. Where you at, dude? Oh, well, I mean, there was a skeleton over here. But I need to get some resources to lay out an area for that platform, or for the build that I'm going to be doing. So I don't think 64 spruce is going to be enough. So let me check. I don't think I have any more spruce in there. I do not. Honestly, I might just make it out of deep slate since I have ample deep slate to do so. Just build the outline out of that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I need to cook up some of this food because I do have an awful lot of chicken. I also need to cook up my pork chops and my mutton. That backwards for both of those. Need to cook up those as well. So let's go ahead and throw the mutton in there for now. I'm going to go ahead and start laying out the outline for this build, and we will see how that looks when that time comes. All right, so I do have it laid out. It's roughly 52 blocks by 21 blocks. It's a lot of blocks, but I need to start actually getting towards building it. You can see the basic shape of it now. These are the resources that I have for it so far. Will it be enough? More than likely not. As you see, I have a bunch of iron pickaxes and swords. Swords are for the healing. This one and this one. But the pickaxes are for getting like the regular deep slate, because it has to, or not regular deep slate, it's got to be cobbled deep slate. So I got to make sure that I have that. And this is going to be 2 stories at least. They are 10 by 6 rooms, so they're not bad. It's got a nice little hallway running down the middle of it. Just trying to figure out, because I do want that to be a little wider, because, you know, I want to be able to put depth and texture into it and whatnot. So I need to get started on actually placing blocks like I am currently. I need to do this because of, you know, I'm just gibbering. All right, guys, so I've got the basic outline of this build going. As you see, I do have all of my posts so far for the exterior. I still have a bunch of wood left over, and I've got a bunch more trees that I can cut down, but it's going to be a rather large build, obviously, so I'm going to need more resources than what I have. What I have is more than likely not going to be anywhere near enough, so I'm not looking forward to having to go get more. Just because it's so time consuming having to get all of those resources. I mean, it is insanely time consuming, but you know, that's okay. If I have to go get more, I have to go get more. I've got a giant hole in the mountain over there. Where's it at? Where's it at? Come on. Where's the giant hole in the mountain? Right. Oop, we should be seeing it shortly. Right. Where the heck's my giant hole in the mountain? Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's that opening right there. There's a giant hole in the mountain that I have. Oh, it's a pig. Utilized to get a lot of the resources that I have. Now, obviously, I have a lot more resources I need to get, but that's going to take a little while. No. So I'm going to continue to work on getting this thing actually somewhat set up and looking decent. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay? Okay. Alright, so I have somehow managed to utilize every bit of spruce. I don't know how that could possibly be possible. I don't know. But I have got the first floor placed down. As you see, I've got the exterior set up. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not done. There's still a lot more left to do with it. Like, I gotta put something over this. I gotta get the windows done. I gotta do more texturing on the outside, all that fun stuff. But the interior is set. It's set the way that I want it. I got the doors all put on. I still need to get some more lighting in here. As you see, this is without full bright on. That's with full bright on. I'm gonna be setting a staircase back here to go up to the second floor. And then over here, this is going to be the librarians, because, you know, there's the majority of the people that you have to trade with are librarians, because they give you the majority of the good trades, like all of the books. All the other guys, the Fletchers and whatnots, those are just for getting emeralds and whatnot out of them. So I'm going to get this front little area put on. And then I'm going to get more trees cut down and planted and 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 cut, you know, you get it. So it's going to be a bit of a task. That is definitely going to be true for sure on that one. And as you see, I've already gone through the vast majority of my stone as well. Definitely going to need more than 2 stacks of deep slate tile bricks or tile stairs for the roof. That's for sure. I'm definitely going to need that. And I just need to figure out exactly what I'm going to do for this first, because I have the diorite, but polished diorite you can't turn into walls. Granite you can turn into walls. Normal diorite you can turn into walls, but I don't know if I want that different texture. I might just for clarity's sake, but I don't believe like tough bricks. I don't believe those. Ooh, those can become walls. I might do that. I'll have to see what it looks like. How does that look with that? I kind of like that different color. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay. All right, which will allow me to go ahead and get that all set up. I was smart. I brought my stone cutter over here. Otherwise, I would have been up a creek without a paddle, and I don't necessarily want to be going that route yet. I'll leave that for later on in the episode. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this all set and looking good, and then I'm gonna continue to work on the interior after getting more trees cut down and all that fun stuff. Hopefully you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far. I think this thing is gonna be absolutely and completely and utterly massive. I mean, that's just the first floor alone. That's not even the second floor or the roof or anything like that. So there's definitely gonna be a massive build going up over there. I need to get more glass. I don't think 43 is going to be enough. I should have some more sand there. I need to get that stuff cooked up, but I don't think I have any sand to actually cook it with. So yay. Or I don't have any fuel to cook it with. So yay, that's gonna be awesome. All right, I will see you guys in a little bit then. All right, so this is what I've gotten so far. I did get the stairs put on for this layer, or for this thing, so I don't have to hop up it anymore. But I did get the roof area put on that front overhang. I do like the way that it came out. I did decide that I'm gonna push back the top by one layer. So the second floor is gonna be back one layer. Now, hopefully this all works out and it doesn't come back to bite me in the end. I am putting the trapdoors on to add a little bit of detail around the windows. I haven't done the back sides or anything like that yet, but there is one spot that does not stick out, or that does not step back is what I meant to say. And it's this one right here. This spot right here does not step back. It stays going up the same position as the first floor for the second floor. Now I'll take you inside, show you what I've done interior wise. You see there's some stuff that has changed. It's just a basic interior for now. It's very well lit up because I have had creepers and skeletons already spawning in here. Each room is ready to go. This is, like I said, going to be the librarian's room. Now I do like the way it came out. I needed something at the end of that hallway, and I figured, you know, librarians, it takes a lot of them, so it will help to have them. Now I did get a staircase going up to the second floor as well. It's in here. It's just a very simple staircase that just wraps around and goes up. Nothing too serious, nothing too major. But yeah, I've got it stepped back one there. So, I mean, it'll make the rooms upstairs a little smaller, but that's not too big of a deal. Because I've looked, there are 14 traders, or 14 villager trades that you can get, including the wandering trader. So in reality, I only need 13 rooms because I'm not trapping wandering traders and keeping them prisoner. That's not happening. So I only need 13 rooms. That 14th room, which will probably be another large one like the floor below. Now I might move it to the other side of the build. So the big room's down there on this side and the other big room's down here on the second floor. That's the word I'm looking for. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Now that second floor room will be like a storage room that holds and houses all of my goodies and trades and whatnot that I get from them. I figured that'd be a good spot for it. Honestly, that might be it, or I might utilize the staircase room where the stairs to the second floor are. And again, I'm still trying to figure out where exactly I'm going to hide that super secret villager breeding area, but I think that's going to look amazing when it's done. I'm just using very simple textures. I'm not doing anything too drastic, anything too wild, or because I know you can make it you can add depth to the build just by throwing simple little things like the trapdoors or the fences, or things like that, bushes around the edges, things that look a little nicer, make the landscaping look a little prettier. And I think this build's going to wind up looking pretty good, and I think it's going to work out pretty well as well for me. But I'm going to have to stop recording for the night due to the fact that I do have work in the morning, and it is almost midnight, so I'm getting sleepy, so my brain is starting to lag some, and I would rather make good content for you guys and make good videos for you guys and not continuously lose my train of thought like I have been. So I'm gonna slap these last couple trapdoors that I have, because I only have 10 more, and I don't think that's gonna be enough to I don't think that's gonna be enough to get it all the way around here. Now, I forgot I had a window back here. This is the third day in a row that it has started raining on me, and it's starting to get frustrating. So really, I don't need very many trapdoors. I need, what, 4 here, so 8, 12? I need 12 more trapdoors. What, that's, you get 3 trapdoors when you make them. So let me convert that into spruce and see if I can get those trapdoors, if I can get 12 of them. Hey, 14, that'll work. I can utilize those because I will have to add them to the second floor as well. And I might cap off the first floor pillars. I am gonna have to cap those off. I'm not sure what I'm gonna cap them off with. Probably a trapdoor or stairs or something. Something just to tie it in so it's not just that abrupt end. I mean, heck, even a half slab might work. A tough half slab or tough stairs vertical there, rather than upside down, actually doing it right side up. That might help tie it in there. I'm not quite certain yet, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back to this build in tomorrow after I get home from work. So I will see you guys then. All right, guys. So it's been a couple days since I've recorded, just because I needed a break from recording with work and everything. I was tired and just, I don't know, I didn't have it in me, but I have still been productive. During that time period, I've still been playing and whatnot. So as you saw in my inventory there, I do have my Silk Touch pickaxe, which I got another deep slate diamond ore, and I have a normal diamond pickaxe. That normal diamond pickaxe I have been utilizing to get more deep slate, cobbled deep slate specifically, because normal deep slate doesn't have a variant apparently, and I didn't know that. Apparently you can't do anything with normal deep slates, like normal deep slate. You can't turn it into stairs or slabs or anything like that, and I completely keep forgetting about that fact. So I need deep slate for my build, but I can't really do that with my Silk Touch pickaxe. So I've got almost a full inventory of what I can hold right now. I'm probably going to drop that gravel, let it go, but I'm going to show you guys the other thing that I've been doing. I've been collecting this deep slate by widening out my tunnel that runs from my zombie spawner to my base. I've been widening that out to get the deep slate, or cobbled deep slate. But what I did the other day, which was yesterday, I decided that my best route and my best process of doing things was going to be setting up a stone generator right by my zombie farm. So that way I can just heal up my pickaxe when I need to, come over here and mine out this until the pickaxe is almost dead. And if you look, I've got a little over a stack in the hopper, and then I've got an entire tiny chest full of stone. So that should be enough to finish out what I'm doing upstairs to that villager trading hall that I'm working on. So if we head back up there real quick. All right, so after 2 trips down and back up here, I have moved all of the stone along with all of my deep slate up here. All my deep slate I have, cobbled deep slate I have converted into deep slate tiles, because those will get eventually converted into tile stairs and possibly slabs, depending on what I plan on this roof looking like. So if we go in here and we follow the same scheme for downstairs, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms, and I want to flip-flop those rooms is what I'm trying to get at. So if I were to flip-flop those rooms, I do believe they line up with the law. They should line up with the law. I think the one room I need to check is this one. You line up with your log. Yes, okay, good. That's good then. I can easily line those up. That's not a problem. So we'll get upstairs and we'll get started on laying out the structure for this upper room, and hopefully it won't take long to actually get it put in. As you see, I've already got this portion here done, which is the staircase, obviously. But we will work on getting all of that stuff done and ready and set up for them, or for the villagers to hopefully soon be able to be moved over this way. So I'm going to go ahead and get working on that. So give me 1 minute. I will see you guys in a second. All right, so as you guys can see from that replay that you just watched, I, made the walls a lot bigger. They're a lot taller, windows are bigger, there's dudes outside I don't really want to talk to. Down over to the left there, yeah, I don't want to talk to them. But I used up a lot of my cobblestone. That was something I didn't really, or not my cobblestone, of my stone. That was something I expected to have happen. But I need glass and I need more logs as well. Don't think 37 glass is going to be enough, but I do think the amount of logs that I have should be. I will check my house because there's a good chance that I had some more cooking. If not, I am going to have to venture off and hopefully find somewhere that has sand. Maybe I can steal it from the shoreline. I don't know. Oh ho ho, there's 64 and 33. That makes a happy me. That makes a very happy me. So, yeah, as you can see, that thing is going to be massive. That thing's going to be huge. Oh, I need to get more tough brick stairs for the upper floor. Dang it. Didn't even think about that, dude. What the heck, man? Why do I want to make myself suffer so much for a build? I do have plans to do something interesting with the outside of it when I'm done. Hopefully you guys enjoy what I plan on doing to the outside. I think it'll look... That's not the block I wanted to put there. That's the block I wanted to put there. Do little halvesies. Obviously I don't have to do it on that one, but I do need to climb up there and add another one to each of these because they're too short. I mean, they're not too short, they're one short. But I've got a lot of decorating, a lot of moving of villagers, a lot of glass placing, block breaking, building making. I got a lot of stuff I still need to do to this thing, and it is Sunday. It's Sunday. Okay, I've got until Friday to get this video out, so I think I'll be all right. All right, so I've got one more right here, and I think that will suit that just right. Having the half slab on top of each of these, I think will suit just right. Let's see if I have enough glass panes. I highly doubt I do. But I think I don't need all of these rooms. I know I don't need all of these rooms, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to utilize all of them for other than the store. Oh, wait. I need a storage and a place for the breeder. Duh. I'm going to get back to placing these blocks because I'm just going on a tangent. I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far, and stick around to find out exactly what it looks like when it's done and see that secret thing that I've got planned out for this villager trading hall that I think is going to look awesome. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a few. All right, so I did do some minor changes. I added a black border, so I utilized some of the deep slate tile stairs along the exterior there on that floor because, I don't know, I thought it looked a little better than having the tough brick slabs there. So I'm going to do a black border all the way around, but just do the blocks here. That way it all fits in, ties all together, and I think it looks pretty decent. Now, I have utilized a lot of wood. As you see, I don't have much on me. So unfortunately, I am going to have to go get more wood, go cut down more trees, and fight all of that stuff again. But I did get, I added dark oak fences. I thought those fit a little better on the perimeter. Now, I decided upstairs, if I'll take you upstairs real quick so I can show you, I did decide upstairs that I am going to be utilizing half slabs instead of full. That way I utilize less wood and, you know, I'm able to save on resources. So I'm going to go ahead and loop around here real quick, go get rid of those little blocks that I need to get rid of. This will also give me the perimeter to walk around to be able to add the little bits of detail and texture that I plan on adding, like the dark oak fences and the dark oak, or not dark oak, spruce trap doors, things like that. So I think it will add a little bit of extra texture to it. I think it'll tie it in nicely when it comes to adding it to the roof. Now this one, I am going to break this block, make this window a little wider, because I could make it shorter. Just make it a 2x window. That would work. Because I do need to be able to add the, and just leave this one the way that it is, because I do need to be able to add the trapdoors on the outside windows. So, because I want spruce trapdoors here as like shutters. The way that it is downstairs. I showed you guys that already downstairs. I'll show you again when I go back to my house because I do need to head that way and sleep because it is nighttime and I don't particularly want my build that has taken me many an hour to be destroyed by creepers. So, since it has already been blown up once in some spots, but I have managed to get it fixed. I need to just move a bed over here since I will eventually end up having to have beds over here anyway for the villager breeding. Now, I've got a lot of spruce wood I have to cut down. I've got a lot of stuff I still have to do. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do my other thing. As you see, I do have a cartographer table now. I will show you guys why. I thought I needed one to make maps. Apparently I don't. I'm just dumb. But I will utilize that as one of the trades for the villagers. But I did do this. I'm starting to map out my little area. As you can see, there's my villager iron farm. That's the one. There's my iron farm. There's my little bridge I built, my pathway, my house, and then what I'm currently working on. It is massive in scale compared to everything else, and I will do down here so we get the full look of the nether in the overworld, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead. I'll take you over and show you guys real quick what I was talking about with the shutters. You can kind of see it now. I think it looks good. I like the way that it adds a little bit of extra texture and a little added stuff, because I'm not very good at swapping blocks in and out for that added depth. That's why I like to use the bricks and the tough bricks, because they do add that little bit of extra texture themselves. They're not just a giant flat wall. But I do like the way that the shutters look. I might make them taller, I might make them shorter. I haven't quite figured that out yet, because there might be other things I want to do. Maybe I want to add like a planter box with flowers on top of it, something like that. I don't know, I haven't figured that out yet. Still figuring a lot of this build out as we go. So I'm gonna get back to cutting down some trees. I need to drop off my glass that I have in this chest, because I don't necessarily need, what, almost almost 4.5 stacks of glass on me at one time. I don't need that. What I do need is to go cut down a bunch of trees and get a bunch of wood and finish off the, at least, wood aspect of this build, and then we can hopefully get a roof put on this thing and actually call it done visually. Functionality, it's gonna be a while till it's done, but I'm gonna work on cutting down this stuff, and I will see you guys in a second. All right, so I did manage to get the added texture and whatnot to the exterior of the second floor. I do need to start getting a roof on this thing. I do have all of the wood placed upstairs. That's done. Everything that I needed for the ceiling in here is done, is what I meant. So now I really just need to go in there, and as you see, I almost broke my diamond pickaxe. I really need to come up here and figure out exactly how am I going to do this roof. How am I going to make this roof look good? What kind of design on this roof is gonna look good? I don't know. Could I possibly do some angled roof like my house or my barn, or do I do a normal peaked roof like my iron farm? I don't know. What do I do, guys? I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards the aspect of a angled roof, like not the full pitched roof, but the gradual dome-esque roof, kind of domey, kind of looking decent. Now I'll do spruce wood because I really like spruce. I like the way that it looks. I might do stripped spruce logs because I can get a bunch of those. I might do stripped spruce logs for inside for that structure added here. I only have 3 torches on me, so that is definitely not going to be enough to light up this roof light up the top of this ceiling while I work on it. So I did manage to make some beds and move them over here. So I can sleep here now. I don't have to run back to my house to sleep. That's very beneficial for me. And in reality, the only villagers that I need to move over here, I just need to move 5 over, because I want to keep my Fletcher and my 2 librarians that I already have. I want to keep them and move them over here to utilize them over here. I don't want to have to go back to that hole to go get them or find them or anything like that. I want to be able to say, hey, I want them here. I'm going to utilize them here. So that's probably what I'm gonna do, is move those 3, and then I need 2 other ones for the breeding chamber. So yeah, it's gonna suck having to move all 5 of those over here, but it is definitely going to be well worth it, because once I get those 5 over here, then I have all of my villagers that I need for building this thing. I have all the villagers that I'll need to be able to get this thing up and running, because I only need the 2 to breed. Those 2 will breed and produce all of the villagers that I need, including nitwits, which I won't need. Those ones will just have to disappear and, I don't know, figure out something else for them to do. And then on top of that, it's gonna be a long journey for this. So I'm definitely gonna do a time-lapse video of me, or a time-lapse portion of me working on this roof, trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna do this, because it's gonna take a lot. I mean, I have I should have all of the deep slate that I need. If I don't, I'll get more. That's not a big deal. I can get more deep slate. And I should have all of the spruce logs that I need. If not, I've got 2 more mega trees right there that I can cut down, and I've got all of the saplings to be able to make more mega trees. That's not a big deal. And if I need them ASAP, I can always just hit them with my bone meal that I do, because I do have some. I can hit them with the bone meal and utilize that for growing the trees more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this time lapse and get this thing going. So this is where I'm at build-wise. It's massive. I had to go back down and get 4 more stacks of cobbled deep slate to finish off that roof. And I'm still not even technically done with the exterior. There's still some other things that I have to take care of and do. As you see, I did replace the porches out on the patio right here with, whoa, that spike of lag, with lanterns, which I'm going to replace those 2 as well, just because I like the little bit of texture and aesthetic that it adds. If you see on my roof that I added up there, I added a little overhang that points out with little lanterns. Yeah, that's not going to do anything for the build whatsoever. I just thought that would look good, and I'm tempted to take these spruce pillars all the way up to the actual roof. I'm tempted to do that. Will I do it? Probably. But I am definitely tempted to do it. When? Probably not right now. I do like the spruce, the stripped spruce added in there, but every room is technically set. Every room is built. Every room is ready to go. I have the interior. It's a little dark and dim lit, but I kind of like the way it looks. And it looks mysterious, and I like it. Each room, I'm gonna probably put a sign above it to tell me exactly what room it is, even though I will know what rooms they are and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure I've got this thing all ready and set up for villagers to start coming over this way. Now comes the daunting task of actually getting the villagers over this way. I know that one's gonna be the library for sure. And I'm thinking honestly of just doing mine carts, building it, placing a rail. Yeah, it's going to look horrible placing a rail all the way from there all the way back over here, but I can always break the rail and get rid of it. It's not a big deal. And I definitely have, because this thing has been running this entire time while I've been building that massive building. I definitely have the iron resources to be able to do, what's the word I'm looking for? To be able to make the rails. I definitely have the resources to be able to do it. I've got an abundance of iron in here right now. Like, there's 2 of them dying right now. Yeah, I've got an abundance of iron. Like, these things are full. Even the hoppers are full. I'm gonna take all those poppies, because I genuinely don't need the poppies. I'm just gonna pull right here. And we'll go ahead and boop, 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 doo 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 doo. That's a lot of poppies. Drop those off in that hole right there, because I don't need them. Have you started pumping more iron in? You have started pumping more iron in. Good. But I definitely have the resources to make the rails, so I think that's what I'm gonna do to get them over here, is actually just, man, I like how that came out. I like that. I like the shape of the roof. I like the way it looks. Honestly, I think it'd look better if I added those pillars all the way up to the roof. I might just do that. Yep, I'm gonna do that. When? Probably not now, but I will. But I'm definitely going to start working on getting those rails built and set to bring those villagers over here because I need to start moving them. And since I'm going to be moving those 3 from over there, you know, I might as well move them all from over there, even though there is one that's slightly closer over there, which has nothing good in it. I went and hit it up. There's at all. So, I've got the iron on me. I need to make sticks. We'll need a lot of sticks. And if I'm not mistaken, it should just be this, right? That makes rails? Oh! I didn't mean to make that many. I didn't realize that would make that many, but I think I'm set on rails for right now. That, if 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stacks of rails isn't enough to move those villagers over here, we're gonna have a problem. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know if I put them in a boat, I believe it's if you put them in a boat and then put the minecart, like push the minecart into the boat, it makes it go perpetually. I think that's how it goes. It might be the other way around, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Might be the other way around. I think it's the other way around. Put them in the minecart and then have the minecart hit the boat and then the minecart goes in the boat, I think. I think that's how that works. We'll figure it out. I'm going to do some testing, but first I need to get these rails laid out. I won't bore you with showing you me laying out all of the rails. I won't bore you with that. Oh, my creeper's gone. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He's still there. I won't bore you with all of that because I know that can be rather boring, but I will see you guys when I get to the village with all of the rails laid out in order to bring them over here. All right, I'll see you guys in a second. All right, well, I successfully did manage to get some villagers over here. I got these 2 that are in here right now, which are going to be my 2 breeders until I get another normal one, and then I'm going to get rid of the nitwit because he does me no good. The nitwit, there's a 50-50 chance of getting another nitwit when they breed, and I would rather just breed 2 normals together because that way they all have their jobs. Got the Fletcher set in here, and I'm kind of upset because, as you see, I've got a librarian in here, but it's a sad day that I gotta inform you guys that I accidentally hit him. That was a complete accident, which skyrocketed my prices up, but that's okay because it's Silk Touch. I don't really need too many Silk Touch books, but I lost my mending trader. I lost him. He unfortunately did not make it. Well, he made it all the way here. He just made it about 10 seconds into the building. Got out of his boat minecart contraption and decided to get into another minecart with another villager and suffocated himself inside the wall. Unfortunately, he is gone, but that's not going to make me give up. I'm not going to give up because I need to get something to eat. But because of the fact that he died, yes, that sucks, but I'll be able to regain a mending trader. Maybe his trades won't be as good. Maybe his trades will suck compared to the trader that I have, or had, but I will still have one. I can still get one. I'm not too worried about that. Where's all of my food? I need to start working my farm again because this is what I got food-wise. I ain't got nothing. I gotta cook up some cod. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll get a new mending trader. I'll get all that stuff. It's not a big deal. That'll be fine. But I did get my villagers over here. They are here. Successfully. It kind of task failed successfully. I mean, I did it, but I also failed at doing it. I need to get some quick food. I love glowberries. They only give you one hunger, but still, they're a renewable resource that's really easy to get a hold of. Like, come on, dude. Who doesn't like it? Now I just need to work on building the last little thing that I wanted to do to add a little bit of pizzazz to the build, make it look a little better. So, yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and work on that. I'm going to work on getting the resources that I need for that, because I am going to need quite a few resources. So I'm going to work on getting those, and then I will see you guys when it is actually build what I plan on building. So I will see you guys in what is a second to you, but it'd be an hour, 2 hours for me. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I'll see you guys soon. So I'm just out here trying to collect resources so that I can, you know, get the things that I need and do the things that I need. And I'm looking for a desert specifically to find a cactus, because I'm going to need green dye. Now, this has got to be the biggest ruined nether portal I have ever seen in vanilla Minecraft. Like, this thing is massive. Oh, and 2 gold blocks. I will take the 2 blocks of gold. Thank you. There's one up there, but I don't really feel like going and getting it. Now, on my journey, I have come across acacia saplings. So I do have acacia. I'm working on getting this jungle right now. I did get some cocoa beans. I see a melon. Taking that back with me for sure. That is something I don't have. But I'm just out here trying to get this stuff good and, you know, come back with some extra stuff that I don't have. And I just wanted to show you guys that. That thing is massive. Lighting everything on fire, but that thing is massive. Also need to collect a bunch of birch on my way home. I do not have something to call a bed right now, nor do I have sheep around me to be able to cull and make a bed. Ooh, bamboo. Do I have a sword on me? I don't have my sword on me. All right, sweet. So now we have officially found 3 new wood types, which is fantastic. Please don't go into that lava, Mr. Turtle. He's probably going to go into that lava because turtles are not the brightest in this game. I'm hoping I don't get attacked by any spookies, but I'm going to continue to venture and hopefully find what I'm looking for sooner rather than later. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I found a desert. I also fought a phantom, and this desert is massive. I definitely have enough cactuses to be able to do cacti to be able to do what I need to do. I had to correct myself before my wife came in here and yelled at me. But I do have enough cacti to do what I need to do now. So we need to find my boat wherever I parked it, because I know I didn't park it too far from here. Oh, there it is. Where I came in. So this desert is going to be absolutely obliterated by me by the time that I am done with this forever world, which I will never be done with it because it is a forever world. And I believe home should be this way. At least the landmass I know is home. Should be this way, I think. I'm going to go collect a whole bunch of birch on my way back, and then I will see you guys when I get back to my house with the stuff that I need in order to build what I'm building. So yeah, there's that little secret I was telling you guys about that I was keeping hidden until the very end. Even my thumbnail to be blurred out. But yeah, so that is my little secret, my villager. So now, wherever I'm at, I actually need to get back inside of there. Hold on. My villager's escapade because I'm stupid and forgot the fact that baby villagers can still open blocks or still open doors from where they are. So waiting for nighttime to hit so all the villagers will come up here and get into their beds. See, I have 4 of them up here right now, but there's a couple still lurking around downstairs that need to get upstairs and get into their beds. Go on, go upstairs and get into your bed. You have a bed, go. Go. There's 3 of you down here. Come on. Get into your beds. I don't know what to do with them. They're just apparently stubborn and stupid. They don't want to come upstairs and actually get into their beds like they should be doing. I'll figure out something to do with them because they are rather irritating to me for not being up in stairs in their beds like they should be. But back to what I was getting at. So, these villagers, quite a few of them actually. Okay, problem solved. All the villagers are gone. All the unwanted villagers are gone now. Problem solved. I can break away the wood at the front of my door now. I don't have to worry about them escaping anymore because they can't open fence gates. All right, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, this is the secret that I was wanting to show you guys at the very end. The eyes are the reason I had to go find a jungle because I needed lime. I needed lime dye, and the only way to get green dye is sea pickles or cactus, and apparently cactus seemed like the best route for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I genuinely enjoyed and really enjoy how this build turned out. Obviously there's still some terraforming that needs to be done, but that's okay. But I really like how this one turned out, so I hope you guys did too. And for everybody who stayed until the very end to see how this one came out, thank you very much. You guys are amazing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.